Cue the stunt squirrel. There you go, good way to start the ride. Good afternoon. Wheelers at large, we're out again.
So they're putting all the sand on the beach.
Sand work's happening.
Yeah, working their way along.
They are.
Cruise ship update, there are 2 cruise ships in the bay. And I read something interesting this morning, that they might be offering holidays on board. I must admit, I'm quite intrigued to have a look round.
Yeah, I'd be interested to look round.
We are following a specific route today. It's sort of a hangover from the tier system. Originally, we were tier 2 at first and then went to tier 4. Of course, that meant we couldn't really leave the confines of our town. So I actually planned a route all the way around the border. It worked out about 55 miles. Before lockdown gets lifted, we're going to try and do it and see if it works. So we're going to call this the south border of town. Of course, the sea is a natural border. Hello.
Sorry.
That's no problem. I think you should get a little less busy from here onwards. Yeah, not much water in the harbour. Tide's right out. Oh, watch it, he's not looking, Julie. Yeah, always look inside the cars, because I could see he wasn't paying attention. He was looking out at something and he just started to drift over.
Just done a shimmy around the Sandbanks loop to the ferry. Now going to go around the bay and up Evening Hill. This could be interesting.
You did well there. Even with assist, I bet that's not easy. Yeah, nice job. So we have gone off the route by about 200 yards, but for very good reason.
Well, we're just about to go under Ava's bridge. Let's hope there's nobody in there. Car coming. Yeah! Couldn't help myself. Ah, dear. Too early in the ride for coffee number 1.
Right, we can't go down the high street because it's no cycling down there. So we'll take the road out to the harbour and that will put us back on the route.
Whereabouts here?
Down to the harbour. He's in a hurry, isn't he? Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, I hung back because I could see they were both going to turn. Although it was a bike path with an ASL, I may not have reached the front before the lights changed, in which case you're in a, put yourself in a precarious position.
So this is an alternative route onto the trailway that we don't use very often. A bit noisy here because of the Upton bypass, but basically Poole Harbour's down that way. We've come up through Hamworthy to Upton, and we've come through the housing estate, and we can get across the road here and actually join the trailway.
Are we not doing the sand? Oh, not doing the sand traps today. Well, that was the sand. I cope with that okay.
Right. Well, the Wahoo knows about this trailway, because even though my original route was to go down the road and join it at Upton House, it has actually rerouted. We'd usually go down there to Upton House, but not today. Right, I've got to catch up Julie now after gate duties. You'll get a few each, don't you?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Julie's been spotted. All right. Not too bad, not too bad.
Loving the videos.
Oh, good, good. Loving making them, to be honest.
Who's that chubby chap that can only be like me? There's only two of us out there.
Well, that was pretty cool. It's good to catch up with people from time to time. And I think because everybody's staying local, I'm sure that's why we're bumping into more and more people recently. But one thing I can say with certainty is that everybody can't wait to get back out. Yeah, group rides have been missed.
Little dogs. Little doggies. He was bombing along.
So it would be correct to say that I am finessing the route, let's say, as we go. Where's she gone? Ah, she did, she got on the road. I know, force of habit, we always go that way, don't we? Yep, here she comes. Now I could be wrong, it's either the road along the top or it's this river that is the boundary. Either way, we're either on the boundary or very close to it.
I just couldn't resist it. I'm not sure if it had an echo or not, it was quite high.
So we've just come over the top of the Wimborne bypass, and now we're just going to go back under it again.
Oh, do you know what? I've managed to get so many yeehaws in today.
I think this is the Camford School rowing club with easy access onto the river. So we're coming up towards Magna Road. We'll take a left and head towards Bear Cross. So heading back towards Kinston now, and little diversion down to the tip, where we go through by the bridge house where we saw the cormorant basically, but we'll be turning as if going back towards home just momentarily, and then we'll be looking for the river path along the Stour, and that'll take us out towards Christchurch. Right, Bear Cross Down to Milham's Tip. Queue for the tip. Always busy here. Yeah, if you've been with us for a while, you probably recognise a lot of this because obviously we've been trying to stay local, or as local as, you know, is reasonable, and that means doing a lot of the same routes, or stitching together the same bits of routes to make another route. So this you will definitely recognise. Not been through there before. It says it's a bike path. Give it a whiz, yeah? But the sign definitely says shared bike path. In fact, this is part of the Stour Valley Way, look.
There you go.
That's what it says.
Okay.
Cool. We'll keep following it then. Yeah, that sign there says cyclist dismount. Well, we didn't get any of that back there, so I don't think we got it wrong. Right, we're going to turn left here and go down to the Stour Valley path. Been a good few weeks now without any sort of real decent amount of rain, so we should be good. So far so good. 20 yards in.
Well, if there's anything to go by, thank you. There's going to be quite a lot of people along here.
Well, we thought there was a way through here, and there is, but a bit of impromptu cyclocross. Right, I reckon we can get back out on that.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I missed him. That's fine.
I only saw the one bike.
That's all right.
No, that's my bad. I'll let you.
That's all right. Enjoy your walk.
Oh, thank you. Hi.
Hi. She's behind me. Spotted again.
Are you putting it on your wall, Julie? It's Elaine. Thanks for the mention. Come on, that's a break. What are you doing today then? We're doing the edge of BCP. Wow.
So the full boundary around the
boundary.
edge. Oh, well, as closest to the edge as we can get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ideal.
We're doing wheeler spotted. Yep. That's 2 so far. Oh dear.
Yeah, a lot of work's gone on along here. This used to be a muddy path, no more than about 2 foot wide, and you couldn't actually ride along it in the winter because it was so slippy. Lots of holes in it, but yeah, they've really smartened this up. It's very nice.
That cow looks like it's got a rubber band round his middle.
A little bit more off-road. You won't have been this way for a while on the videos.
Well, we haven't done this route for a long time because the path's quite narrow. Hopefully there won't be too many people. It's looking good so far.
Right, let's see how exciting the next bit's going to be, because that's where it gets really boggy. It might be rideable, it might not. No, that's not rideable.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it is.
Even with you've got powered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
even
no
with the power.
chance. It sticks and then you fly over.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, the trouble is my bike's all nice and clean. I just didn't fancy getting it all dirty.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know. I walked it. Until now.
So we got 2 car wheels, well, 1 wheel, 1 tyre, and a gate. No, that's all right. Yeah, so it's been improved to here. It's just that last little bit. And there's an awful lot of people live in the houses around the Castle Lane area. And the river is quite a boundary for getting to the airport, where there's a lot of businesses, a lot of people work there, you know.
Actually, if you go through the water here, Mike, you can tidy your bike up.
Yeah, I'm not going through the water.
Yeah, fixing that little bit of path there would make commuting to the airport much, much easier. It takes it from being a car journey to a bike journey. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. So that would be a real positive. Yeah, we've not been through here. Rooty. Yeah. Cool. Spring has sprung.
Yeah, we've been going for quite a while. Haven't seen any bikes for ages. And within a 50-yard period, 5 bikes.
Yep, so far so good with the BA squabs. I'm sure I'll have more to say about them as time goes on. I'm sure Julie will too.
And the Wahoo seems to want to tell me what to do all the time.
Julie, you don't like being told what to do ever.
That's what I said.
I don't think it's a little known fact though. I think people would have worked that out by now.
They will have done, I'm sure. You've worked it out. 32 years, you worked it out?
Yeah, I've worked out how to get round it.
You're cunning, you are.
First wear for you?
No, third for me.
Oh, third.
Yeah, I quite like the fact they're not too padded. I always find lumpy gloves quite uncomfortable because they create pressure points. But these are actually quite nice. So we need to turn right here.
What?
And then left.
Here?
Right here. Then left. Then right.
So right here,
No, left here.
left here.
We've just done the right.
Oh, we've just done the right, okay. Now we're doing a left.
Yeah.
So you don't mean on the main road at the top of here?
Now we turn right, just up here.
Oh, we have done that. A long time ago. We did, I'm sure.
Yeah, we might done. Waterditch Road. Well, we can go either way here actually, but we're going to go up through the rough stuff. Ah. Oh no, we're all right. By the way, only no motorbikes.
Well, I'm glad I put my wet shoes on. I don't think did. I think he's got wet foot.
I came over here with Pavel and Andre once and fell in a puddle. I did, early morning ride. Yeah, it was quite funny actually. It was one of those ones where my brain forgot to tell my legs to keep pedalling. Yeah, I don't know why. It just happened. Brain fart. That centre line on the tyres is great on the road. Not so good when you need traction. Oh yes. The extra footprint of the wide tyre sorted it out.
I'm glad I changed gear at the bottom. That worked quite nicely. Was this where you grew up?
Yeah.
On the bikes out here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so this is an area I used to know very well, and we knew it was Gus Common. I've got a feeling Gus is a very specific area, but yeah, Gus Common, that's what we knew it as. Great fun for riding bikes around. It's sort of more of a circuit than somewhere that you ride through. Yeah, we used to ride our bikes over here as kids. Great fun. We also used to do cross-country running with the school over here. Not great fun. There she is. You eating flies again?
It's getting harder, it's getting harder. Oh no! No, the bridge is here. That's fine.
Wrong shoes, but whatever. Slip sliding away. It's a Rowshot Hill, or we can go down to the ford at Waterditch.
Is that what we want to do? Where do we want to end up? We want
Rowshot Hill, we'll go up.
So is that the camping all that way?
Yep.
Oh, okay. No train.
You saw a train. I think Julie got it coming towards us and I got it going away from us. So, and Julie thinks the driver waved to her. Probably did actually. It probably makes it. He probably looks at all the bridges just to see if there's anybody up there to give him a wave. Oh dear.
I've
Anyway,
never done this train spotting before.
it's not train spotting. I haven't got a notebook. I don't write down the number of the train.
Oh, I spotted the number.
Okay, you're a train spotter. I'm not. I just find trains exciting somehow. Right, and away we go. So we really have had a bit of everything on this ride, haven't we? Professional track stand. I'm not touching the rail at all, honest. There we go, look at that for a track stand. Yeah, I might have been fibbing on that one. Right, nothing on the road. Nope. Missed the bumps. Yeah, this chain needs another waxing treatment. But it's done rather better this time. I'm guessing that's because the weather's improved. Let's see what we can do.
I think it's a secret path all the way to the cliffhanger.
Rooty.
We both did that at the same time. Yeah.
Is this it? This is it. Boom, 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 boom.
Cliffhanger is up there. Up there.
It's the sea! Oh, look at that. Do you know what? I almost feel like going for a swim. Almost.
Note to editor. Please discard the last few minutes of talking.
Oh, have you had a Julie moment?
I've had a Julie moment.
Okay.
I pointed out the sea and said we haven't seen that the whole ride. Forgetting that we started on the seafront.
That's amazing though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, sea does look amazing.
Yeah, I've done a lot of work here because when I was young, this was all gravel. And yeah, you definitely needed some flip-flops or something because it was a nightmare to get down to the beach. Yeah, it's all pretty tidy these days. We're going to take the coastal path.
Thank you.
So this is the path from Highcliffe Castle to Steamer Point. This is where the domes used to be, the radar domes. Yeah, great big white domes with radar equipment and stuff inside, I'm guessing.
You are a mine of information, Mr. Wheeler.
Sometimes some of it's correct. Not always, but sometimes. We've ended up here quite a lot recently. Yes, and as much as I love it here, and it's a lovely view and all that, yeah, I can't wait for a change. It can't come soon enough now. We're supposed to be going around the edge, so we'll keep it as much on the edge as possible. As much on the edge as possible. Yeah, right, okay. Because at high tide, of course, you can't see those, so yeah, you have to be very close to the quay there all the way along before turning out to sea. Okay. Yeah, well, we might catch it down the beach on the way home, won't we? Yep, COVID testing facility. Sort of on the homeward stretch now. Across to Hengistbury Head and then back to Bournemouth Pier along the beach. And that's the loop completed. Oh, I'm kind of wanting to rush now, see if we can catch the sunset. But I know Julie's flagging a little bit because she wants food.
This is now officially the longest ride that Mike and I have done for a very long time. I'm really hungry.
I don't think Julie's going to bonk or anything. I just know she's talking about food already.
I'm powered by Parma Violets.
Yes, she's on Parma Violet power at the moment. I think we've just lost the sun, but there's the sunset over Bournemouth, and there's the polar bear over on the Isle of Wight. Well, the last little bit to get home, just a few miles from here, and yeah, we'll close up the loop at Bournemouth Pier. Back there was a young girl on a single speed with the old-fashioned moustache bars. Looked amazing. Frisbee, that was great fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great fun.
We actually got quite good at it for a while, didn't we?
Yeah, that was it.
All sorts of little tricks and throws and what have you.
In fact, we were mucking about in Tenerife, weren't we?
Yeah, you tried to break my leg. You purposely threw it over a hole in the sand so I'd fall in it. I know you did.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it today.
Yeah.
As usual.
Well, it's always more fun once you get out, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is a bit sandy here. It's a shame that the restaurants aren't open, because it would be nice to have stopped at like a harvester.
Yeah, even if it was just sat outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it won't be long, will it?
Yeah, it won't be long.
Won't be long.
There's the land train garage.
We've just clicked over the 50-mile mark.
There we go. back to Bournemouth Pier, and we've closed the loop.
There we go, and we closed the loop. We've done all the way round the BCP boundary. Thank you. Well, if you've watched this far into the video, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on our next ride.